pass, and that's gone.
There it is. Ace to win the set. It's caught. 20-10. Touchdown.
This is going to be in the gap.
Yes! Goal! Go to the deflection. The Andover Huskies win their first state championship. Good evening and welcome to Champlin Park. Tonight we have girls basketball. The Rebels host the Rogers Royals tonight. Both teams, bit of a struggle so far this season. Champlin Park, 3-11 overall, 2-6 in the Northwest Suburban. And for Rogers, 2-10, 2-4 in the Northwest Suburban. And we're getting the starters for both teams announced on the floor right now. And we'll be ready to go very shortly here at Champlin Park. And it's kind of good to see them introduce the starters alternately. And that's kind of a cool tradition that went away during COVID and is now gradually coming back. And you get to see both team starters introduced on the floor, and certainly a good sign. Rogers' head coach is Trevor Schneeberger, and Champlin Park coached by Leslie Phelps. And we'll set the starters here for you momentarily for these two teams as we get ready to go on this chilly Tuesday night. For Rogers, Abby Hanks, 5'6" senior guard. It'll be Gwyneth Strasburg, a 5'10" junior forward. Chloe Netzinger, a 5'10" junior forward. Alexa Jutman, a 5'8" ninth grader, and Kayla Collier, a 5'7" junior guard. So Hank, Strasburg, Netzinger, Jutman, and Collier for Rogers. They are in white. For Champlin Park, Aaron Kaluza, Olatunle Agunlay, Natalie Tolentino, Bria Carr, and Mariah Paints will get the start for Champlin Park here tonight. And of course, they are in their dark blue uniforms with white numerals, and we're just about ready to go tonight. It'll be Paints jumping up for Champlin Park, and we are just about ready to go. Netzinger to jump it up, and Paints wins it, and in the backcourt, this is Tolentino. Champlin Park goes to work. Kaluza hands it off. They get it to the outside. Tolentino off, and the rebound Netzinger. She'll push it right up the middle of the floor and then get it stripped from behind. Good job by Kaluza. Champlin Park will get it back, and she'll run the point. Champlin Park going to work. In the front court down to our right, they put it on the ground. Hanks moves it ahead, turned right back over. Both teams turning it over early. I think as the season moves on, job one, protect the ball for these teams. When you're struggling, avoid the turnovers. Tolentino gets it on top. Gunlay. And now it's Kaluza off, no good, and the rebound Hanks. Abby Hanks with the board. She'll bring it up. And now Jutman. Rogers in the corner. Jutman further down. Work it inside. Netzinger, turnaround from 10. Long, no good. And the rebound, Kaluza. And then that's stolen away and put up by Netzinger. She missed a shot. Champlin Park on the break, running the floor beautifully. That is Carr with the bucket, the assist. Kaluza, Champlin Park, the early lead. That was pretty play. Carr just laid it in off the feed from Kaluza. Stolen away, another turnover by Rogers, number 3. This is Kaluza getting it back out on top. Tolentino in the corner, gets it down low. Paints could make the shot. Rogers the ball. They work it to the wing. That's Collier. And now they get it back out. Jutnan back in the corner. Collier, high arcing three, no good. Rebound Paints. She had it boxed out beautifully, and she'll hand it off. Gunley. Driving into the paint. A Gunley put up the shot. No, ripped out of there by Rogers. And the Royals on the break. Driving in, Netzinger had it knocked away. Rogers is going to hang on to it. 15-14 to go, first half. 2-0 Rebels. And that's thrown right to Erin Kaluza. She's going to run the break, give it up. Putting the shot up and missing it there was Tolentino. Rogers right back the other way. They lob it inside, knocked away by Kaluza, trailing the play. So she has been all over the floor for Champlin Park. And head coach Leslie Phelps. Ron Jones, Leon Williams, the assistants for the Rebels. And on the inbound, Kaluza knocks it away. Junior guard averaging 3.2 a game. Three minutes in, 2-0 Rebels. Jutnan over to the left. Hanks trying to get it to the free throw line. It was a kick ball. They probably should have stopped play. Hanks with it. Over to the right. Jutnan into the post. Netzinger goes down low. Nice move. Put it up and in, and they're on the board. 2-2. In the backcourt. Gunline. Now further out, Tolentino kicks it out into the corner. That shot off, no good by Carr. Rebound up and in by Mariah Paints. And the Rebels are on top. Coming up on the 14-minute mark, Rogers the ball. In the corner, three, Jutnan, no, long rebound, grabbed by Kaluza. She'll run it. Throw it into the middle, and that's turned over, stolen away, right back the other way, Jutnan. Free throw line jumper, up, off, no good. And the rebound, Netzinger into the paint, put it up, no. Rebound tapped around, still controlled by Rogers. Then they throw it away, and it's grabbed by Tolentino. Turnovers are even at 4 each. And then that one is stolen away. Turnover on Champlin Park, laying it up and in, and that's Strasburg. She has her first points, and we're tied at 4. Tolentino almost carried it. They throw it into the post, and that one is stolen away. Right back, Strasburg. 10-footer off, no good by Netzinger, and the rebound to Paints. Tolentino to the wing, hands it off, stolen away by Rogers. Right back the other way, and fouled there was Hanks. The foul's going to be on Kaluza. It'll be her first team foul of the game. Going to the line is going to be Hanks, and she'll get 2. Hanks 5'6", senior guard, 2.6 points a game. That one was short. Subs coming in for Champlin Park. Savannah Bolongia and Alana Bates. Then coming in for Rogers, Addison Allard. And sitting down is Hanks. Hanks missed them both. Champlin Park to inbound. They do get it in to Tolentino. He's in the backcourt. Double team comes, dribbles through it, gives it up. A gun lie. Nice look down low to Carr. Missed the shot. Rogers on the break. Netzinger down the lane all the way in. Nobody stopped the ball. And Netzinger has 4, and it's 6-4 Rogers. Gun line down into the corner. Now further out. Three-pointer is good. Gunlai has a 3, and Champlin Park leads. Rogers the ball down low to the block. Trying to turn Strasburg. Good defense by the Rebels. They get it outside, driving in. Jutton missed the shot. And the rebound hauled in by Bates. Or excuse me, that's Reese Hagenbart. Hagenbart on the floor now. There's another 3 down deep and out by a gun line. And now Netzinger gives it up at the free throw line, driving in all the way to the basket. Missing the shot, Strasburg. Here comes Champlin Park. Carr down in the corner. Longia's shot is no good. Rogers right back the other way. Coming up on 11 to go. Free throw line jumper off by Netzinger. Rebound brought down by Strasburg. Her shot goes out of bounds. Rogers is going to hang on. Naomi Krushin is on the floor. And going to the bench, Carr. 11:03 to go. That's tipped away, and then falling down after tipping it away, it was Bates. Now out on the wing, here's Blongia. Follows her shot, put it up. That's no good. Rebound battled for, grabbed there by Hagenbart, and then it's popped out of there. And that foul is going to go on Blongia, her first. 7-6. 10:30 to go, first half. And that's a travel. Jutton Walk took an extra step. 5th turnover on Rogers. 7 on Champlin Park. Rebels to inbound here on the near sideline. Blongia gave that up and went down into the far corner. And on the inbound is Alana Bates. 7.7 a game for the senior. Bergshon. There's Bates, long 3. That's an air ball. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. Saved inbounds. Brattensburg is on the floor. Now it's Allard on top. Out on the wing, they get it inside, knocked away. Grabbed there by Netzinger. Netzinger into the near corner. Brattensburg gave it up. Now it's Allard again on top. 10 on the shot clock. To the free throw line, Brattensburg right to the free throw line, no. Rebound, hauled in by Hagenbart. She'll get it ahead on the break. Beautifully running the floor and getting the bucket. Blongia. And it's 9-6 Rebels, their big lead at 3. 9:28 to go in the half. Allard playing catch out on top with Jutton. Down to the free throw line. Netzinger, turnaround, no. And the rebound, Hagenbart. Reese Hagenbart gives it up, running the floor the other way. There's Sean. She has 2. And Champlin Park extends their lead to 11:06 with 9:08 to go in the half. And we have a timeout. And we will keep it right here. And Champlin Park right now on a 7-0 run to build their lead to 5. They've had balanced scoring in this one. The gun line with 3, Longy with 2, Carr with 2, Pates with 2. And of course, Croshawn with the 2-pointer a moment ago. Flip side for Rogers, Strasburg with 2, Netzinger with 4, and that's been it. No one with foul trouble in the game. Team fouls, Champlin Park 2. And Rogers hasn't picked up a foul yet in the game. Turnovers have been a big story. Champlin Park leading in that category 7-5. Rogers lost her last one on Friday at home to Centennial 66-41. That one's thrown away, and it's down on the deck, and we'll get a jump, and Rogers is going to hang on. They just threw it into the post, and nobody home, and then it was tied up, so the Rogers Royals are going to inbound. Addison Allard going to the bench, Strasburg, and sitting down is Brooke Brattensburg, 5'7" junior. Royals get it in. Netzinger in the corner, quick jumper, 10-footer, no. Rebound hauled down by the Royals, and then putting it up and in, Strasburg, and she has 4. And it's 11-8. There's a quick 3, and that's good. Bates, and it's now 14-8. Champlin Park by 6. That is their big lead in the game, and we have a foul. Another one on the Rebels here. That'll be on Bates, her first. 13 foul. Out on the right side, there's a 3 off the heel of the rim, no good. That was taken by Collier, and then it goes out of bounds. Champlin Park's going to get it with 8:08 to go here in the half. Reese Hagenbart's going to sit down. And they get it in. Nice backdoor pass, missed, and then the shot up by Kaluza goes out of bounds. Still no fouls on Rogers. And Champlin Park to inbound. And they get it in. Paints with the catch, gets it further out. She'll get it back at the elbow, then right back out. Here's Bates, and then it goes out of bounds off Rogers again. Champlin Park dropped 2 in a row at Park Center, 90-47 on Friday, and then played Providence Academy on Monday at St. Catharines, losing 88-40. 3-pointer on the way, nothing but net for Kinley Colligan. First made 3 for them. Champlin Park has 1, 14-11, 7:22 to go in the half. Rebels have it in the front court. Kaluza drives left to the lane, tried to put it up, drew the foul. I think the first foul of the game on Rogers is going to go against Strasburg. Actually, Colligan with her first. She'll get one more. She hasn't scored, 3.2 a game. On the floor, Natalia Tolentino. That one out, no good. Coming up on 7 to go in the half. Champlin Park still leading. Stratonsburg, turn around. No, fouled her own shot right back up. No, but the foul's going to go on Paints. That'll be her first. And there'll be free throws coming up for Strasburg, averaging 9.9 a game. 5'10 junior. Has 4 here tonight. As a team, they're 1 for 4 at the moment from the line. That one's short as well. Tried to follow it. Rebound batted around. Rebels control. Running the floor, getting the layup. Longia has 4. 16 to 11. Jutnan moves it inside. Now right back out, driving in. Collier kicks it out in the right corner. 2-pointer, no. Rebound Rogers, right. Has 6. 6:20 to go in the half. They tried to throw it inside. Longia couldn't get it inside. Then Rogers had it tipped away. Good job running the floor for Champlin Park. Grosjean. Rogers in white here on the road. And they get it inside. Strasburg turnaround, no. Rebound batted around. Came down to Netzinger, and she got fouled. Well, on Hagenbart, that'll be her first. Made free throw there, and 1 more coming up. She has 5 points. Netzinger. Here's Champlin Park trying to drive. Gunley has 5. 18-14. 5:35 to go. Netzinger playing catch with Jutnan. Off to the right. Now into the post area. Strasburg. Traveled. Turnover number 8 on Rogers. Champlin Park with 9. 5:24 to go in the half. LA's 3, no. Rebound brought down, put right back up. Tolentino. She got fouled. That'll be number 2 on Rogers. That'll be it. One more for Tolentino. And that one is good. Rebels by 5. Their big lead was 6 at 14-8. They're up by 5 now. 5 to go here in half number 1. Netzinger. Rattensburg. Moving around the perimeter. Hanks back on the floor. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Hanks again. Netzinger at the free throw line, down to the block, put it up. No, rebound tapped around. Grabbed by Champlin Park. A Gunley. Back the other way. Nice feed. Missing the layup, though. was Tolentino. Right back the other way. Netzinger slips and falls on the block. They're going to call a jump. Ouch. And on that jump, Champlin Park will get it. 4:21 to go. Here in half, number one. Tied at 2, tied at 4, and then Champlin Park went on a 7-0 run to grab the lead, 11-6. They have not looked back. Timeout at 9:08, so they have held on to the lead. They try to get it down low. It's stolen away by Strasburg. He's going to hang on to it and push it ahead on the wing. Here's Jutland. They get it inside. Netzinger, reverse layup, no. Fighting for the rebound, grabs it, goes right back at it. Then it's going to get fouled, and the foul's going to go on Hagenbart. That'll be number 2 on her and number 6 on Champlin Park. First player in the game with 2. And she's coming out of there. Jade Stanford will come into the game. Stanford, a senior. By the way, in the JV game, Rogers won it in a thriller, 40-37. Good ball game, good finish. Rogers gets the JV win. And there's a jumper from Netzinger. And she has 7 points. Rebels by 3 in the ball. Down in the corner, that 3 off the heel of the rim, no good. Tolentino, long rebound out of there and a foul. And that's going to be Stanford with the foul. Over the back. And we'll go to the other end and get free throws. Front end of a 1-and-1 coming up. Martinsburg got them both, so Brooke has 2. And Rogers on a little 4-0 run. They have pulled to within 1 with 3:32 to go here in half number 1 at Champlin Park. Girls basketball here on a chilly Tuesday night. And that's stolen away. Turnover on Champlin Park, running the floor the other way. Jutland stops, misses a shot, followed by Hanks. No. Rebound hauled down by the Rebels. They're running the break the other way. And then Grayshon gets fouled. Foul on Strasburg. She got them both. She has 4 points. Rebels by 3. Jutland on the right. Now it's Hanks. They work it around. Netzinger drives into the lane, stops. 12-footer, no. Rebound tapped out of there. Got the rebound, feeds it down low. Off the hands of Strasburg. Now coming the other way is Tolentino. She runs it down, dribbles it out of there. And now the Rebels go to work, up by 3. 3-pointer on the way. Tolentino knocks it down. He has 4. 24-18, Champlin Park equaling their big lead at 6. Rogers gets it over the timeline. Free throw line jumper up and in by Jutland. Another open 3. This off, no good, and the rebound hauled in by Hanks. Jutland got bumped, but no foul. Champlin Park ramping it up defensively. Netzinger Now we're going to get a timeout. 1:47 to go here in half number one, and the Rebels lead at 24-20. Quick recap of the scoring and where we're at. For Rogers, Strasburg with 6. Netzinger has 5. Colligan with 4. Jetnan with 3. Meanwhile, for Champlin Park, pretty good balance. Latoni Agunle has 5. Tolentino with 4. Alangia has 4. Carr with 2. Pates with 2. Bates with 3. And Crutchon with 4. A really good balance for Champlin Park and head coach Leslie Phelps. They build a 4-point lead here late in the half. Coming up for Champlin Park, after tonight, they'll be on the road at Spring Lake Park, final game of the week. That's Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Meanwhile, Rogers, their season will continue Thursday night hosting Coon Rapids. And then Saturday, in a matinee, get the Moorhead Spuds. They'll be in town. Put on a lot of miles up at Moorhead trying to find games, a lot of trips to the cities. Rogers with the ball out of the timeout. 3 ball on the way. Colligan hopped out of there, no good. And the rebound to Bates. Bates lost it out of bounds, but it was tipped away by Netzinger. And Champlin Park will inbound over there. Ryer Carr to inbound and does get it ahead. Tolentino in the middle. 1:25 to go in the half. Off in the left. Tolentino into the lane, put up a shot. Did she get blocked? Yes. That'll be the first on Allard. Tolentino at the line. Missed it. 1 for 3 from the line, 4 points for her. She got that one. And now it's Rogers. Coming up on a minute to go, half number one. Rebels lead it by 5. Royals with the ball. Netzinger. No. And the rebound comes down to Champlin Park. Bates puts it on the floor, drives in, put up a shot, drew the foul. And the foul's going to give against Strasburg. It'll be number 2 on her and the 5th on Rogers. That one's short. Should get one more. That one's no good. Long rebound to the Royals. In the backcourt, Addison Allard, 5'5" junior. They hit it to the free throw line. Collier. Driving in Netzinger. Goes out of bounds in the corner. Rogers to inbound with Chloe Netzinger, 5'10" junior. He has 7 points. And there's Brooke Brattensburg. 20 to go on the half. She has 4 points, 25-22 our score. Rebels the ball. Coming up on 10. We got a foul. Collier they had one to give, and Champlin Park will inbound. Foul on Collier. Not really a bad idea. It'll slow the game down a little bit, get set defensively with 10.8. Tolentino tries to work off a pick, and she got bumped by Netzinger. That is definitely a foul. A 3.4. And now a front end of a 1-and-1. Tolentino, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the line. Front end, no. Rebound tapped around. Tolentino fouls, puts it up and in. How about that? Follow your shot, and she did. She has 7. And missed the front end, but got the rebound and put it back. 27-22. Champlin Park at the half. Tolentino leading the way with 7 for the Rebels as they look for win number 4 on the year. We'll take a break, come back. Half number 2 on the way here on QCTV.
I'm excited to just get back and playing with all my guys. We've been playing together since like middle school, and I'm just seeing the coaching staff, seeing everybody every day. It just makes me happy. I think we hold each other accountable well. I think that's the biggest motivator for us. We don't want to let our team down. We want to play for each other, and I think that keeps us playing hard every day. As I continue to play varsity, I've continued to get better over the years, and I just want to keep getting better and producing more and more and helping the team out. So for myself, I know after these last 2 years, I've been climbing that 1,000-point leader club, so I'm trying to get into there along with Trey. And team-wise, I want to go to state. I think that's all of our goals here. Jesse Jefferson, all of our assistant coaches, so that's our main goal.
Not quite about our goals this year. We have every intention of representing Section 7-4A at the state tournament. We took a couple beatings the last 2 years of the section tournament, but we're confident. We have some returning players. Our best players aren't 15 anymore, and we're ready to play. Our junior class is pretty deep this year. Trey Borchers, Peyton Padani, Afi Beckway, Caleb Shear. These 4 guys in particular have been playing together since they were in 4th and 5th grade. So the camaraderie is good. They've had a lot of success at the younger levels. They kind of hit their lumps as freshmen and sophomores, playing without a lot of experience, but they're juniors now.
I just feel like we're all so close with each other. I mean, me, Peyton, all the guys have been playing together, like I said, since middle school, and I feel like we just all are just connected so much.
Tough matchup tonight here at the Anoka Fieldhouse, where the Anoka Tornadoes took on the Wayzata Trojans, and early on it was a layup line for the Wayzata Trojans. Good feed here for Hawkinson. Sophie Hawkinson turns around, knocks that one down as well. They get out to an early lead, do the Trojans. Back come the Tornadoes as Lizzie Shoknek knocks down a big jump shot there, cuts that lead back to 4. The lead balloons back up to 11, 21-10, and then the Tornadoes kind of get going. Drew Peterson knocks down a jumper, then knocks down a 3. That'll get us pretty close to the half, 27-24. Trojans lead at the break. Second half, Lydia Lackinen comes out hot, tries to get things going for the Tornadoes. Katie Emelot, though, had the answer for the Wayzata Trojans. Turnaround jumper there, turnaround jumper that time after the made layup. Lackinen tries to answer on the other side. Lydia finished with 15 tonight, had a very good one. Big 3 from Hawkinson late, though. That was sort of the sealer as the Trojans came out in the second half and executed the offense brilliantly, getting tons of looks at the rim, a lot of made layups, a lot of second chance opportunities. And no matter what the Tornadoes tried to do, they just couldn't get much closer than 10, 11, 12 points. finally the lead ballooned up to 16, and that's where it stayed. Final score tonight, 60-44. The Wayzata Trojans beat the Tornadoes on QCTV.
Thursday night at the Anoka Area Ice Arena, Northwest Suburban Conference Hockey. The Tornadoes hosting the Totino Grace Eagles. And it was the Eagles scoring twice in the first period after a couple of good looks there. Initial save by Lafferty, the goaltender for Anoka. Horak out in front from Anderson and Gallivan, his first goal of the season. 1-0 Totino Grace. Anoka, tight look there that sailed high. Then back comes Gallivan. And a rising wrister over the glove of the goaltender Lafferty under the crossbar. Gallivan's second of the season. And it was 1-0 and 2-0 after the first period. One goal in the second period scored by Totino Grace. Anoka had a power play chance and collected a couple of opportunities on that power play, unable to break through to get a goal on the board. And then off a little bit of a scramble on front, loose puck in the high slot. Blake Anderson, another high wrist shot under the crossbar. His second goal of the season made it 3-0 Totino Grace entering the third period. Totino would score early in the third, inside of the first 2 minutes. Scramble from behind the net, comes out in front, bodies down. Lafferty tried to cover it up, and the puck came free. And Murad got his stick on it, able to play it into a mostly open net for his fifth goal of the season. That made it 4-0, and that would be our final in the game here tonight. A couple of penalties here, crashing in on the goaltender in the final seconds of the game. Some frustrations boiled over, but it's Totino Grace getting their 6th win of the season, a 4-0 win over Anoka.
Strong 4A teams in different sections, but they both come in with some great
Inside feed, beautiful to Rowe, but Rowe gets swatted a bit by Bagali as it looked like he kind of altered the shot, and Fenton's going to get an open 3 on the other end and knock it down. The lead, nice move by Fretheim, and he takes it in on a beautiful little spin move. Drive to the paint, drive and kick. This is textbook ball right here, swish. The back, now he's gonna have to, whoa, that's stolen by Kopetsky, but he lost his balance, didn't travel. There's numbers the other way. Can they finish this off in the corner for 3? Got it. That's a big gift. Insanely hot right now, 12 points each on 4 threes. Kopetsky, the drive, and off the window, and still set the screen on Shaw. Logering's gonna go through it and keep it and make it. First time we've even gotten close to that, but they get a rebound and a steal. Kopetsky's got it, he's running in the floor 1-on-3 and takes it all the way in.
what a great.
It's a welcome sight for Coach Leeser. He's thinking, well, where was that earlier? Sampson for 3, got it. And game. Fretheim up and under, beautiful. Gosh, that is so nice from Joey. And they lead by 4. Up and under, Krushenis thought about it. Now Logering from way downtown, got it. That's a huge basket. The Storm, they finish up strong tonight with a pretty balanced game. They get 30 in the first half, 31 in the second. They win it.
Yeah, and you know,
Girls high school basketball coming your way, QCTV, a Friday matinee. The Huskies come in with a record of 5-2, taking on the Rebels of Champlin Park, 2-7. Offensive board, cashing it back in. Miller had a double-double day on both rebounds and points all afternoon. Meanwhile, slicing it down the lane. Belangi picks up a couple on that drive. Beautiful move inside, great touch. Hagenbart, 2 of her 10 on the afternoon for the Rebels. Huskies had and jumped out to an early lead. Good hands, good turnover, forced the turnover, and Ellie Fields converts on the layup after forcing that turnover. Drive to the lane here, Frost. She was not cold at all. In fact, she was hot on the afternoon, and she had 17 total. There's 2 of her 17 before the half. The Huskies had a 44-29 lead at half. Coming back in again, Miller, more of the same. And then, of course, Voller stops on a dime and a little spin cycle move for 2 of her 18 on the afternoon. A look for 3. Yes, raining down to 3 for Cash that time. Annika Olsen picks up the trifecta. Kicking it out back wide. Looking at a three, Belangi cashes in on her own three beyond the perimeter. Huskies, and a good hustle here. Keppel all the way down, streaks down, delivers a dime to Miller, who converts, and the Huskies take home a convincing 82-49 win. All core four players, once again, Engelby, Miller, Frost, and Voller, all in double figures. Huskies win 82-49.
And we're back. Champlin Park and Rogers girls hoops on this chilly Tuesday night. And one of the stories has been turnovers. Champlin Park had 9 in the first half. I had 8 for Rogers. Champlin Park leads it 27-22. Champlin Park had a big lead a couple of times, 14-8, 24-18. They lead at 5 or by 5 at the break. And the leading scorer in the game, Natalia Tolentino for Champlin Park, has 7 points. Some of the other scoring: Gunlife 5 for Belangia, 2 for Carr, 2 for Pates, 3 for Bates, and 4 for Croshaw. 27-22. Leading scorer for the Royals, Netzinger with 7, Strasburg with 6. And we're back at it. Rogers in white in the front court down to our right. And they get it to Netzinger, and then down low, up and in. Strasburg has 8. And the Rebels lead down to 3. A little pressure in the backcourt, a battle. That is Hanks fighting for it there with Tolentino, and ultimately Champlin Park will prevail. Gunley, it's to Pates at the free throw line. Pates now further out. Kaluza into Pates, down on the block. Double team comes. Had it knocked away on the break. Netzinger the other way, goes into the lane. Fake, put it up. No, and the rebound, batted around. Grabbed by Rogers. Jutnan put up the 3. No. And the rebound out of there, Kaluza. Aaron Kaluza into the front court. Gets it back on the wing. Inside, Pates the catch and the bucket. Mariah Pates has 4. And the first points for the Rebels here in the half, just over a minute in. And now it's Abby Hanks playing catch on the outside with Alexa Jutnan. And now it's Hanks. Jutnan on top. Down to the baseline. Strasburg shot. No. Good rebounding position for Briar Carr, but Carr couldn't haul it in. It goes out of bounds. And Rogers will inbound. No fouls yet here in half number 2. 16:20 to go in the game. And get it out on the wing. That's Collier. They work it inside. Strasburg on the block. Fires it outside. Hanks lobs it down into the corner. Netzinger into the paint. Scoop. Missed the shot. Rogers tried to put up a shot with Strasburg. One of Strasburg got fouled, however. It'll be the first on Tolentino. That one is good. He has all of Rogers' points here in the half. That one no good, not a bounds. Royals are going to hang on. Well, Strasburg missed the second. And Champlin Park leading Rogers 29-25 on the inbound. Shot put up, batted around. Rebels trying to gain control, and they do it. Tolentino grabbed it. It's a gun lay. And she traveled. She traveled before she got bumped. Nice turnover, number 10 on Champlin Park. Once again, the score you're seeing, it's Champlin Park 29, Rogers 25. And on the inside, up with the left hand and in. Strasburg, she has 5.5, and it's a 2-point game. Gunley into the front court. She got bumped. Kayla Collier will pick up the foul. That'll be number 2 on her. And it's 29-27. And that into the backcourt, stolen away. Hanks missed the layup. Following the shot is Jutton, and then she got fouled. And the foul is going to go on Tolentino, number 2 on her. Champlin Park with 2, Rogers with 1. And on the inbound down there is Jutton, and we have a timeout on the floor with 15:25 to play. And Champlin Park leading at 29-27. And taking a look at Champlin Park's season, they opened the year with the loss to Maple Grove, 82-41. Then came back, beat Rochester Century at the Tip-Off Classic, 66-58. They fell to Wayzata, 77-39. Then Champlin Park was able to beat Park Center here, 63-53. And then things got tough. They dropped games to Woodbury, Elk River, Blaine, at St. Michael Albertville. St. Michael Albertville ranked number 2 in 4A. They fell to Chaska, Andover. Andover ranked number 9. They got beat by Maple Grove. They're ranked number 6. Then they got a win at Osseo, or here against Osseo, 62-60, before losing at Park Center. And then, as we mentioned on Monday, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, they played in the MLK Classic at St. Catharines, losing to Providence Academy, 88-40. And of course, Maddie Greenway, the marquee player with Providence Academy. Out of the timeout, on the inbound, they get it to Netzinger, and she knocks it down. Netzinger has 9, and we are tied at 29. Into the front court comes Tolentino. Swings it over to the right, Carr. Down in the corner, Kaluza, no, the rebound, batted around, grabbed by Pates. Pates right back to the hole, rattles it in. Pates, good job, 6. She has all 4 of the Rebels' points here in the half. And then it's stolen away, and they get it ahead. Here's Tolentino ahead to Pates. And she has a quick 6 in the half, 8 in the game. And the Rebels extend their lead to 4 again. Well, Rogers battled back to tie, and then a quick 4 for the Rebels. Now they get it down low, and we got a foul. They got it to the pole of Strasburg, and then she got fouled. That'll go on Belangia, number 2 on her. One more free throw coming up for Strasburg. She has 6 in the half, 12 in the game. That one no good. Rebels by 3 in the ball. Tolentino into the front court. Works away to the right. Guarded by Hanks, and then it goes out of bounds. Something's coming in. Gershon for Champlin Park. going to the bench, Carr. You don't see that much at a basketball game, but they have blankets on the bench. You can see it across the way on the Rebels bench. Well, the kids, you don't see that much. By the way, foul goes on Netzinger. Number 2 on her, second on Rogers. On the inbound, Paints can't grab it, and they turn it over. And now Rogers will get it down by 3 with 14:24 to go in the game. And Chloe Netzinger will inbound. She has 9. Leading the way, though, Strasburg. Had 6 at the break, now has 12 in the game. Catching left of the lane, Netzinger missed a shot. Rebound, Paints. Fights for the board, clears it out of there. Credit shot into the front court, kicks it out on the wing. Tolentino. Paints at the line, got knocked down. The foul's going to go on Allard. That should be number 2 on Allard. And the 3rd on Rogers. 14:03 to play in this game. Rogers this season opened 0-9. Then they won 2 in a row over Armstrong and Blaine before falling to Centennial. Here's a 3 ball. Quick shot put up by Colligan. No. Rebound Netzinger. She'll miss the shot but draw the foul. And the foul is going to go on Reese Hagenbart. And that'll be number 3 on her and the 4th on Champlin Park. At the line, Netzinger. Free throw is short. She's now 1 for 3 from the line with 9 points. That one is good. Rogers was able to tie it up at 29. Now they're down by 2, but the Rebels have the ball. Paints out on the left. Hands it off around the corner. Belangia, she gets tied up. And on the jump ball, Champlin Park's going to hang on to it. Good job by Colligan to just kind of reach in and tie that one up. Rebels to inbound in front of their own bench. It's again head coach Leslie Phelps for Champlin Park. And Trevor Schneeberger for Rogers. Rashawn kicks it out. Here's Tolentino, the 3, no, the rebound. Pates can't hang on. Strasburg down low, knocked out of there. Rashawn put up the shot, no. Hagenbart bats the rebound out. 3-pointer on the way for Belangia. She has 7. 36-31. Champlin Park led by 6 twice. They're up by 5 now. Into the paint, and they throw it away. Netzinger couldn't handle the hot one. 9th turnover there. That pass picked off. Colligan works ahead, dribbles into the lane, down on the deck. Shot put up, no. Rogers keeps it alive. Strasburg down on the baseline. Colligan put it up, no. Rebound tapped around. Grabbed by Netzinger, up and in. 5.5, 12 in the game. 2 players tied for the team lead. Strasburg and Netzinger with 12. Rebels up by 3 in the ball. Nice look down low. Paints missed the shot, but for the follow, Hagenbarth. Reese Hagenbarth has a bucket. Her first points of the game. Allard to the right. This is Brattensburg. Out on the wing, Colligan. She hits a three. Her second made three, and she has 6 points. Rebels by 2 in the ball. Tolentino off to the right, paints. That was stolen away. Strasburg, she'll go into the lane, miss the shot. Follow, no, but a foul. That'll be the third on Tolentino, 5th on Champlin Park. Team fouls for Rogers, 3. And at the line, Chloe Netzinger. And she ties it up. 5-0 run by Rogers. And she has 14 points in the game to lead all scorers. 11:20 to go. In the backcourt, Alana Bates, senior. She had 3 points in the first half. She had it stolen away. Allard grabbed it, and then Allard got fouled. First on a Gunley. 6 on Champlin Park with 11:09 to go in the game. Netzinger to inbound. This is Allard near the middle of the floor. In the corner, another 3. That one spins out of there. That was Colligan looking for another 3. And the foul's really starting to pile up now. Third on Allard. 4th team foul on Rogers. Fouls and turnovers. Champlin Park 4.5, 13 in the game. Rogers 2.5, 10 in the game, turnover wise. This is Kaluza into the paint, had it partially blocked, got it back, kicks it out in the corner. Crozan, shot no good. Rebound batted around. Crozan comes up with it. And now they get it to a Gunley on the left. She'll drive in, stop, and have it batted away, and we have another foul. That'll be the third on Strasburg. Her and Allard to have 3 fouls for Rogers. 15 foul on the inbound. Pushing down into the corner. Now they get it out on top. Loggia 3. She has 10 in the game. Rebels on top by 3. That's her second. Get it inside, up and in with the left hand was Strasburg. And she has 14. Rebels by 1. And we have a travel out of the corner. A Gunley extra step. And a turnover. Hagenbart will sit down. Reese Sikoris, terrific lacrosse player. Just dominant lacrosse player for Champlin Park. Springsport, of course. That shot up. Netzinger, no rebound fought for. It's tied up. Rogers going to hang on to it. Good job by Strasburg to get in there and grab that board. And now the inbound's going to be Allard. Rebels lead at 41-40. Champlin Park up 41-40. 9:34 to go in the game. Driving into the lane and slamming into someone with Strasburg, but she'll draw the foul. And that'll go on Jada Stanford, number 2 on her. Colligan makes 1 of 2 and has 7 points. And we are tied at 41. Second tie of the half. Rebels led it 27-22 at the break. Kick it out on the left. That one's turned over. Another turnover. 6 in the half. 15 in the game on Champlin Park. That could be off, but it's definitely in the ballpark. They get it to Strasburg. Now out on the wing. That one's short. And the rebound brought in by Stanford. And another foul. That foul's going to go on Hanks. It's just her first 16 foul. Champlin Park was 7 already. Shot into the paint off the glass. No, Pates can't grab the rebound. Now on the break the other way, Netzinger. Netzinger has 14 along with Strasburg, the team lead. 8:30 to go in the game. Rogers. Hanks bobbled it for a moment. 3-pointer on the way. That's no good. Hanks follows with the rebound and bucket. Hanks has 2. Rogers the lead, 43-41. Pates on the elbow, backs her way in, had it stolen away. Ripped away by Hanks, Kendall Hanks. Then she had it batted away by Naomi Crushen. 8:04 to go in the game. Rogers is going to hang on, and Netzinger will inbound. She's had 7 points in both halves. Out on the right, Collier. Now Jutnan. Handled the ball a lot for Rogers in that first half. Now they get it in the backcourt, and here is Alexa Jutnan. 5'8", 9th grader. There's 3 on the shot clock, long 3 on the way. That's well short and goes out of bounds. Champlin Park ball with 7:42 to go. They're down by 2. Champlin Park led 38-33. A 10-3 run for Rogers to grab the lead here. Pates. Way outside, stops her dribble, swings it all the way across. Now they get it down low, and we have a foul on the floor. It was caught by Belangia. That foul is going to go on Jutnan, I believe, yeah. It'll be number 2 on her. 7:27 to go. Savannah Belangia makes the free throw. She had 4 in the first. 2 made threes here in the second, and now that free throw. She has 11 points, and that's good for the team lead. She ties it up at the line. We're knotted at 43. Another tie. Obviously tied early a couple of times. 3rd tie here in the half. Driving in, scoop, no. Rebound Rogers, ripped out of there. Coming back the other way, Bates running the floor beautifully. Tolentino stops, missed the shot, got it again, and will go to the free throw line and get 2. 7:06 to go. That'll be on Abby Hanks, number 2. Tolentino now 2 of 5 from the line. She has 7 points. That one's much better, and she gives her team the lead. 44-43. Coming up on 7 to go in the game. Three-pointer, Jutnan short. Rebound, grabbed there by Belangia, and she got bumped. We'll go to the other end and get free throws. This final 6:53 could take a while. Third on Hanks. Made 3 free throws in a row. She has 9.5, 13 in the game. Should I get one more? And that's how you do it. 46-43. She's been instant offense in this half. 10 points now in the half, 14 in the game for Belangia. And now it's Netzinger. They get it to the free throw line. Jumper, no. Rebound. Comes down to Netzinger. That was a nice feed. Strasburg over to Netzinger. She has 16. And it's 46-45 with 6:34 to go in the game and a quick timeout. We mentioned the 4A rankings. Minnetonka number 1. St. Michael Albertville, perfect. They're number 2. Hopkins 3. Eden Prairie 4. Wayzata 5. Then Maple Grove, Rosemount, Lakeville North, Andover, and Eastview. White Bear Lake, Stillwater, and Anoka all got votes in that 4A poll. In 3A, De La Salle 1, Benilde St. Margaret's 2, Delano 3, Alexandria 4, then Marshall 5, Monticello 6, St. Peter, Totino Grace, Byron, and Rockridge round out the top 10. Minneapolis, Roosevelt, Winona, and Stewartville got votes in that poll. Latest girls 2A poll, Providence Academy, Champlin Park saw them on Monday. Now they are ranked number 1. And in 1A, Goodhue is the number 1 team in the state. And they'll put out a new poll tomorrow. And of course, the Minnesota Basketball News does the annual polls. Back to action, 46-45. And the Rebels have it. They're up by 1. Close ball game. They tried to go down low, and that one's thrown away. And Lana Bates trying to say, I had to get fouled. There's no way I would have overthrown Mariah Bates by that much. But they say no. That is the 7th turnover of the half. 16th of the game on Champlin Park by my count. Once again, that could be off. But as I mentioned earlier, disclaimer, it is in the ballpark. There's a turnover on Rogers, and that's Pates grabbing it. Now the Rebels back at it. Tolentino off to the right. Belangia got it inside, got it back, fights for it, goes up left hand, got the bucket, and one. That'll be the 4th on Strasburg. She is 5 for 5 from the line and 17 points. 49-45 Rebels. 5:45 to go. They've extended their lead to 4. Their big lead was 6, 2 times in the first half. As Jutnan to the free throw line. Strasburg to the block, put it up, and that'll foul. They have 2 of 16, Strasburg and Netzinger. 2-point game again, Rebels, the lead in the ball. Tolentino, 5:21 to go. Pates, nice look. Missing the shot, though, was Belangia. And putting it up and in was Pates. He has 8.5, 10 in the game. Rebels by 4. That one's batted away. Good defense just over the timeline by Aaron Kaluza. Now Allard's going to come on the floor. Sitting down is Jutnan. Also sitting down is Collier. As Brooke Brattensborg comes on the floor. Brooke has 4 points all in the first half. They get it on top. Netzinger drives into the lane, scoops it, and it rolls in. Made that look easy. That's 51-49 Champlin Park with the ball. 4:40 to go in the game. Belangia to the top. Now it's Hagenbarth. Hagenbarth hands it off Kaluza. Kaluza stops. Now it's Bates into Hagenbarth. Put it on the floor. Gets her own rebound. Back up and in. Reese Hagenbarth has 4 all in the half. 53-49. Rogers into the front court. And that one's stolen away at the line by Bates. Bates running the floor, powers her way in, misses his shot. Rebound tapped around. Grabbed by Brattensborg, but we have a foul. And the foul is going to go on Alana Bates, her second. Must have had a technical there. Brattensborg hits a free throw. She has 5. Unless it was a flagrant. That one spins around and falls. I haven't seen one spin around that long in a long time. It did fall. She has 6. 2-point game. Rogers will get the ball after all of that. They get it in the paint. Strasburg out on the right side. Now further out Allard. Allard had it stripped. Preshon gives it up, running the floor high off the glass. Belangia. She has 19. 55-51 Rebels. They get it to the free throw line now on the left. Netzinger missed the shot. Rebound. Who else? Savannah Belangia. Gives it up on the wing. Preshon to the top. Tolentino lets it fly. No. Rebound. Hagenbarth gets it outside. Tolentino. That's a long 2 for Tolentino. She has 3.5, 10 in the game. Rebels up by 6 with 3 to go. Allard off to the right. Halligan into the paint, stops, needs help. Gets it to the right. Brattensborg into the middle, catch Strasburg. Out on the wing. Netzinger knocks it down. She has 20. 57-53, timeout, 2:42 to go. Here in this one. And the board you're seeing should say 57-53, and there you see the make. And we got the scoreboard update. Once again, bear with us. Cold night. Some technical problems before we got started tonight due to the cold. We'll leave it at that. But we are here, and this one's going to go right down to the end. Champlin Park leading Rogers 57-53. Rebels led it 27-22 at the half. Bellagio with 19. 10 in the game for Tolentino. And on the floor, leading the way for Rogers, Netzinger with 20-16 for Strasburg. Rogers over the 10 foul limit. Champlin Park with 8 with 2:42 to go in the game. Rebels out of the timeout inbound. And in the backcourt, dribbling around, Tolentino gets it ahead. Grosjean moves into the lane, puts it high off the glass. No rebound, tapped out of bounds. And it's going to be Rogers' ball. Rogers will inbound. Now Jutton running the point. Off to the right, Allard. Into the free throw line. Jumper, Collingen, no. And the rebound, Hagenbart. She'll get it ahead on the wing. A gun lay. And then under the bucket. Stolen away by Rogers. They have a 2-on-0 going in for the layup. Allard. Allard's first points are big, and it's a 2-point game. 4-0 run by Rogers. Champlin Park trying to dribble out of there. They get it ahead. Grosjean. And we get a timeout. That'll be a timeout. Leslie Phelps. 57-55. Rebels will have the ball and the lead by 2. Still a long way to go in this one. Here's what we've got coming up on QCTV, Girls Hoops. Centennial at Andover, that should be a dandy. Then we got some wrestling action. Big meet coming up on the 19th. Boys hockey, good rivalry. Andover at Anoka. And then girls hoops, Champlin Park taking on Andover on the 23rd. Andover, as we mentioned, pretty good team. And they have very high hopes. Ranked number 9 at the moment. Love to get to state. They try to get it to the top of the key, and there's a jump ball, and Mariah Paints got tied up. Rebels are going to hang on with 1:46 to go, up by 2. This is Tolentino. On the logo, off to the right. Pates. Now it's a gun lane. Down the lane. Put it up. No. Pates grabs it. Tied up. And on that jump ball, Rogers is going to get it. Good job by Kinley Collingen. Colligan tied her up. And now Rogers down by 2, has a chance to tie. Get it to the free throw line, Allard. Down low, and Strasburg can't handle it. The turnover on Rogers. Five in the half, 13 in the game. Champlin Park, by my count, 7-16 in the game. Now coming in, Collier, and sitting down is Allard. They get it in. Grosjean. And then that had to be a kick ball or a foul. And it is a foul. And that foul is going to go on Netzinger trailing the play. That'll be her third. With 1:07 to go in the game. And big free throws coming up. Made that one. 3-point game. 58-55. Down low, Netzinger missed the shot. Rebound, Pates. 50 seconds to go. Rebels have it up by 3. In the backcourt, Tolentino gets it over the timeline. Guarded by Jutnan. Now it's Belangia. Gives it off. Gunley. Double team comes. We have a hold. That'll be 2 free throws there. Foul's going to go on Holligan. Be number 2 on her. Gunley made the first. Get one more. Those are perfect. Huge free throws. She has 7 points. Rebels by 5 with 31 to go in the game. Rogers the ball. Off the glass, no rebound. Netzinger couldn't put it up. Goes back at it again, misses another one. Gunley the rebound with 19. Rebels by 5 and a foul in the backcourt. She'll go to the line again. The chance to put it away. Well, Rogers cut it to 2, but by the way, that'll be number 5 on Gwenna Strasburg. She'll foul out with 16. Gunley another made free throw. She has 8. Make it 9. 4 huge free throws in a row. Champlin Park has their big lead right now at 62-55. On a game like this, make your free throws. You're going to win a lot of games down the stretch. And Champlin Park looks like they're on their way to their 4th win of the year, 3rd in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Big thanks to our crew tonight here at Champlin Park and back in the studios. Fighting through some adversity to get this one on the air tonight. Rogers will fall to 2-11 overall, 2-5 in conference play. Chloe Netzinger leading the way with 20 for Rogers, 19 in the game for Savannah Belangia, and 15 of those coming in the half. 10 points each for Natalia Tolentino. And quite a game for Mariah Pates. She had 10, 8 in this half. Long 3 on the way. That's no good. Rebound to Pates. She gets fouled. We'll go to the other end with 9. And the Rebels in great shape, up by 7, and more free throws coming up. Ball's going to go on Collier, her 3rd. Now Mariah Pates. They made their free throws when the ball game was on the line. Now they're up by 9 with 9 to go. Rogers moves it ahead. They get it down to the baseline off the side of the backboard. Follow there by Netzinger is good, and that will do it. And that'll be our final score, 64-57. Netzinger ends up with 22 to lead Rogers. But Champlin Park made their free throws down the stretch. Gunley was perfect. And of course, Pates made a couple right at the end as well. And Champlin Park rolls to the victory tonight. Once again, a big thanks to our crew here at Champlin Park and back in the studios. I'm Steve Thompson. Once again, our final score tonight, Champlin Park Rebels 64, the Rogers Royals 57. Good night.